everyone, it's Nick. This is your messages for the new moon in Scorpio, which will be on Sunday, I believe, the 15th of November, 2020. We are still in Scorpio season as well. And not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of have like a little, not a migraine, but a headache right now, which I hope doesn't turn into a migraine, but I'm just kind of like pushing through it because I want to get these messages out to you guys because I've been feeling the intensity. I feel like this Scorpio season has been no joke. It's never a joke, right? But this year, I'm just like, whew, it's been a lot. Let me know how it's been for you guys, especially for all my Scorpios, because I like to hear your feedback. It's good to know that, it's good to hear other people and what they're experiencing, just so it confirms that, okay, I'm not the only one. A lot of us are kind of going through it, whether it's health, love, relationships, friends, you know, it could be all types of stuff. But let me know how it's been going for you guys, and happy birthday to all my Scorpios as well. And shout out to my cousin Sam. Her birthday was on 11/11, special day. So I don't know if she's watching this, but happy birthday, Sam, if you're watching. And to all my other Scorpios. By the way, do you guys like my little mug? It's Eeyore. So cute, right? He's like a sad, cute little, what is he, a donkey? Right? Is he a donkey? I think so. So cute. Love him. But anyway, so I channeled some messages that I asked maybe were most important for all of us to know for the Scorpio new moon. And it's not just like for Sunday on the new moon, but really like the following week and the energies following you know, after the new moon. And new moons are all about new beginnings, right? New energy. So it's really the perfect time when you're trying to manifest and set new intentions, whereas full moons is like releasing, detoxing, letting go. But new moons is when you really want to be focused on what you want to experience, what you want to feel in this upcoming cycle, this upcoming month. Okay, so, you know, get your crystals out, get your journal, write out your manifestations, your intentions, and really try to make sure that you're in the best, you know, spirit emotionally as well, and that you're drinking a lot of water that day as well, because it's in Scorpio, water sign. You just want to make sure that you're feeling all the things that you want to feel, that you want to experience in these upcoming, you know, weeks and month ahead. Okay. All right. So I wrote down everything that I picked up. And so the first main thing that was coming through, actually, it came to me right as I was waking up. So I was like, okay, bam, that's going to be like the overall theme umbrella, which of course is a lot of things, but basically the main theme and umbrella that came for me is true colors coming out. So this can be good or bad, but I think at the end of the day, we want the truth, right? Sometimes they say truth hurts, right? But we want to know the truth. No one wants to live a lie, right? It may feel good for some time, but after a while, reality sets in. Remember that song, was it? I don't want to know if you're playing me. Dun, dun. I don't know who sings it, I forget, but you guys, I think you pretty much know the song. But so true colors are coming out. And maybe this is going to be, you know, this could be with anyone, friends, family, relationships, people that you thought you knew well. Like, man, I thought you were my friend. I thought I knew that person well. And maybe this time around, this upcoming week or this weekend, you're going to see certain behaviors or maybe hear certain things about them. You're like, wow, what the heck? Like, I really don't know this person. Like, their true colors, they're showing me their true self. Like, I've never seen them act this way, or I've never heard them, you know, say those things. And now it's like, what? Like, and so when these experiences do happen, or you see or hear certain behaviors from people that you thought you knew well, that you thought were your friend, that you thought were, you know, close with you, that had your back, I don't want you to make excuses for them, because that will be probably like the first thing you go to, right? It's like, oh, they're just having a bad day. You know, no, it is just, that's not who really they are. When people show you their true colors and really show you who they are, you have to believe that. Because a lot of times when you first meet someone, right, they're just showing you their best version. You're not seeing all parts of them. They're hiding, you know, the parts that maybe they don't want to show in the beginning, but eventually, if you are in connection with someone over a long period of time, eventually their true colors come out. Like, people can't pretend. We can't act like someone we're not for too long. Human nature, a lot of us will show our true selves after a certain amount of time. So someone may be acting a certain way for a few months, 3 months, whatever, but eventually you start to really see who they really are, what they're all about, because it comes out. You can't, not all of us are professional actors, actresses, and we can't keep that front for too long. And sometimes it's not intentional. It's not like they mean to be acting, but they start to feel more comfortable with you and you see who they really are. So don't be surprised if this weekend or this upcoming week or next 2 weeks, you start to see certain things or feel certain things. You're like, what the heck? That's not a character. I didn't know that's how they really felt or how they, how they really thought, but believe it. Okay. And I also feel like there's going to be a lot of guilt tripping where if, people may be trying to guilt trip you or you guilt tripping others, but I just feel like there's going to be a lot of guilt being passed around in order to maybe make someone else feel bad or make someone else feel like the victim or paint themselves as a victim. So just be aware of that. Make sure you're not participating in that energy. And if you catch yourself, if you find yourself doing it, maybe catch yourself and be like, wait, no, I'm acting like this is not me. This is not what I should be doing. And just know that if someone else is doing it to you and you know in your heart you haven't done anything wrong, you've been good, that it's something within them that they are projecting onto you. And a lot of feelings are going to be becoming a lot more clear. So if you were kind of confused or conflicted or kind of like not sure about something or how you felt either about a person, a situation, a circumstance, a question, this weekend or this upcoming week, I feel like you're going to know your answer. You're going to know clearly how you feel. You're confused about something or you weren't sure. This upcoming week, you're going to find out. You're going to know. You're like, okay, I know how I feel about this now. You're not going to be confused. Something in you is going to change, or you're going to see something or you're going to read something, and it's going to automatically take you to, that place where you're like, all right, yeah, this is it. This is how I feel. And you're not going to be confused about it anymore. And you're also, for a lot of us, we're going to know where we stand with ourselves and with others. So this kind of goes along with like the true colors coming out. You're going to know your place. And I'm seeing, okay, like, they have different concerts, right? The ones where you have a seat, like a specific seat, like a row A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you pick your, you look at your ticket and you go to your seat that's assigned to you, right? And then there's other concerts where it's kind of like a, what do you call it? Open seating, or you just kind of first come, first serve kind of thing. This time, we may have been up to this point, kind of been in that first come, first serve kind of feeling, but now moving forward, you're going to have your assigned seating. You're going to know where you stand. You're going to know where you sit, who's right next to you, who's on your left, who's on your right, who's in front of you, who's behind you. So I think this is telling us that, you're not going to be confused anymore. You're going to know, okay, who's really in this, who is sincerely by your side, cares about you, is a ride or die, is a true friend, a true lover, and maybe who is not. You're going to know who's around you. I feel like your circle is either going to get smaller or you're going to really know those specific people that are meant to be close to you. It's just going to become really clear. And I also have here that your own intuition is going to be speaking louder, like so loud. Please pay attention to your dreams. Intuition that you feel right away with someone, or how you feel after an interaction with someone. Pay really close attention to that. Do you get a sudden headache? Do you feel happy? Do you feel burst of energy after you encounter someone, after you talk to someone? But I just feel like your intuition is going to be so sharp. It's going to be so keen if you really are aware, so don't ignore it. If you pick up something that's kind of off, or you get a good vibe off someone, listen to that. It's like your body, your intuition speaking through you to you, but you got to be aware of it and listen, pay attention to it. Because a lot of times we second guess it, we doubt ourselves, we're like, oh no, like whatever. But a lot of times it's really important to pay attention to that. We also have that deeper connections are deepening and superficial ones are breaking apart. So whoever was a real one in your life, a true lover, a true friend, family member, like people who you already had deep connections with, that has always been real, those relationships, those connections are going to become even more solid, more deep. You're going to know who's really in it to win it with you, who really has your back. And the ones that maybe were kind of wishy-washy, were like, I'm not sure, or if you didn't know before this upcoming time, those relationships that maybe were never based off true intentions, people who never really had, real love for you or really cared about you, those ones are going to be breaking apart. So, when God, the universe, or angels, whatever you believe in, if you see that they are removing certain people, or removing you from certain situations, let it happen, because those connections, those relationships were not solid to begin with, and are not for your highest good. So ones that were not really deep in the first place and were not solid are going to be breaking apart. But the ones that are really like meant to stand the test of time are going to be coming even closer. Okay. And I also have here that red flags coming out to play. So keep your eyes and ears open. A lot of people are going to be showing so many red flags, so many bad behaviors, things that they thought, or you thought they were working on, that they were fixing, and really maybe never were doing the work. Those things are going to be coming up, or maybe things that you never realized that people had. Like, dang, I didn't know this person had a gambling problem, or I didn't know this person had a drug addiction, or like all these things are going to be popping up that maybe you thought were handled, or that you didn't even know this person or what's going on, or this could be with you as well. So please pay attention to any red flags that come up, whether it's with friends, family, neighbors, lovers. It's coming up for a reason, and don't ignore them, okay? And also notice any red flags within you. Are there things within me that I need to fix, that I know that I need to work on? And don't ignore them. And I also have here, listen more, less talking. People will say all you need to know if you let them. Listen more and do less talking. And by observing, people will say all you need to know if you let them. Have you ever noticed, like, a lot of Scorpio energy? Scorpios are not always, they could be really social, talkative, right? But a lot of times they will observe. They're the ones in the room that are maybe just studying people, observing you, really trying to read you. And I feel like this energy is influencing us and encouraging us to maybe slow it down, do a little less talking, a little less asking, and just leave people to be in their own true space, their own true energy. And a lot of times people will say more than they need to, and they will give you all the answers to your questions that you're looking for if you allow them to just talk. Let them talk. Let them say, what's on their mind. A lot of times it will tell you a lot about a person without you even really having to ask or do anything. But if you give them that space, they'll say everything that you need to know, okay? So if you suspect, maybe someone is lying to you or being shady or something, just don't even ask them anything. Just observe their behavior, observe how they talk to you, how are they saying it, what are they doing? That will tell you everything you need to know a lot of times, okay? And I think you'll notice that if you listen more and do less talking, you're going to pick up a lot more than if you were the one talking and asking a lot, at least at this time. And then as your advice, we have, you need you more than you need them, or more than you think you need them. So this is something that we're all going to be starting to realize, if you don't like already, or just become a lot more crystal clear that, you know what, I thought I needed this person. I thought I could depend on them. I thought that I could not live without them, or couldn't live without, this situation. But I'm realizing that no, it was never about them. It was always about me. I need me more than I need them. And maybe I thought I needed them more than I really do, but no, it's I need me. And maybe losing them, or losing this situation, or this friendship, breakup, whatever, showed me that I need me more, most importantly, and that is the most important thing right now. So this is something that I think it's going to be really important for all of us to realize that you need you, and no one needs you more than you. So stop giving so much of yourself to other people who don't appreciate you or don't value you flat out, okay? And then I got this Mermaid Oracle card, and we got card number 10, and I chose this Mermaid Oracle because we're in Scorpio season, you know, water energy. And the one that we got is interesting. It's card number 10, in case the number 10 means something to you. And it says, honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So I'm going to show you the card, and maybe you can look to see what you pick up, or what does it tell you? How does it make you feel? You hear the ambulance, right? So honor the masculine. I think this is really telling us to take charge. Whether you're male or female really does not matter, because we all have our inner divine, inner masculine, to balance. But honoring your actions, honoring your truth and what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to experience, but also honoring other people's desires as well and what they believe. But I think just embrace who you are, and don't let what other people say or what other people think of you to change your direction or change what you decide to do. You have to do what's best for you. But with 10 here, I just said there's going to be a lot of endings, new beginnings, but more so, it's really just the beginning of you embracing yourself, embracing who you are, and realizing that you are divine with or without anyone. Okay? And then I want to get a spirit animal message from Lou's little spirit book of spirit animals. Like I always show you guys, this is like my favorite. I always open it up to something every day to see what messages are for me. So the one we got today is platypus, guys, and it's on chapter 3, page 138. Maybe that means something to you. So the platypus, the elements are earth and water. Primary colors, brown. You know, it's funny, guys, when I was younger, platypus was my favorite animal. I remember I did like a, what is it called? Like a report or something, like a project on platypus. I think I was like in, I don't know, how old was I? 4th grade, 5th grade? I don't know, but it was my favorite animal. So random, right? All right, so it says, platypus is one of only 5 species in monotremes, which are mammals that lay eggs instead of having a live birth. This means that you have your own unique way of doing things, and that is easy for you to step outside of society's expectations and do what feels normal and right for you. Platypus means to stay in tune with your own inner self, your higher consciousness, because your purpose is great. You're able to detect what you need through energy and have faith that you're being led in the right direction in life. Platypus appears when you're confused by something that should have an obvious answer, or when you are seeking a deeper and more complete understanding of a situation. If you're being too emotional, overly sad, or feel down in the dumps and can't seem to boost yourself to a higher vibration, call on platypus to push you out of the emotional rut and into the realm of understanding. Forgiveness may be necessary at this time. You may need to forgive yourself or someone else. Platypus is curious, which means that your curiosity could get the best of you right now. Lovely message. So, platypus. All right, so I hope you guys found this well. Take care of yourselves at this time and moving forward. And please, during this full moon, write out your intentions, practice your positive affirmations, and just really make sure that on that day you're in a good spirit and that you're feeling good, and you want to really use your emotions to energize you, to power you up. Because if you're feeling mopey, sad, or depressed, those are going to be the kind of feelings that are going to manifest this next cycle. So I don't want that to happen for you guys, okay? All right, so hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes, and I wish you all the best. All right, and tomorrow we'll have the dose of love for all the signs. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, bye.